what you're feeling and what it all means. You could be defensive or open up and share.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Crest of Zephyr Graphics and Web Design. Fabulous web design, fabulous graphic design for your businesses.
Boom, boom.
I'm here with Camber Hill, Mr. Think Fabulous himself, owner and founder of Eat Fabulous, Think Fabulous, and just be fabulous because it feels good.
Ow!
We have a great topic tonight, one that everybody's going to relate to. And the term that's used for it is a little bit different, so pay attention.
Yes.
It's really interesting.
Yes.
It's called being hexed.
Ooh.
And it has nothing to do with witchcraft of the traditional sense like you might think of that word. No, but it's a fabulous thing, and you'll recognize it and yourself in it as soon as he talks about it, which will be as soon as I shut up so he can.
I like her talking.
Go, Mr. Hill.
Oh, well, you have to ask me a question.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Set up, set up.
Camber,
Yes?
what is hexing?
Well,
What is being hexed?
well, that's a very good question. Caitlin Crest. Hexing is something that once you get a handle on, it will change all of the intimate reactions you have, whether you're professional or personal. Hexing is when somebody calls you on something that you already have distinguished as something that is not right. You've already considered it not right, and somebody calls it out loud to you, and you are pissed that they brought it up. But you don't go through all that analysis, you just react. So, as an example, Caitlin, I had an experience with a young woman the other day. Caitlin will tell you I am very, very on a high horse right now.
He's on a high horse right now.
You don't want to come
Like
in my
30
space
hands
with
high.
hamburgers and fries.
No.
It's not a good idea.
Not right
I
now.
didn't really realize how into it I am, but a young woman, we'll just call her A. That's sign language for A. M-A-N-D-A. Amanda. Anyways, we'll just call her A. She came into my space with a hamburger and fries from one of the places I most respect, and I went off on her. How could, and she was shoving deep fried, they were delicious, they're the best fries in town, into her mouth. I went crazy. Then I grabbed the bag out of her hand. She had a bag that was like, you know, holiday season bag, which is like disgusting that they disguise it like that.
Okay, back on track.
Oh, so foods that are not good, she all of a sudden had a hamburger in there. And when I called her out, how could you eat a hamburger in my space with white bread? She was immediately like, you ruined my lunch. How could you ruin my lunch? I was waiting all day for this. Oh, really?
Poor girl.
That's despicable that you waited to eat trash? That was a hex. She had already, in her own subconscious mind, deliberately, or through deliberation, arrived at that this food was not the best, but it tasted so good and it was so much. She got into what it felt like. I, on the other hand, brought up some of the facts about nutrition in her face, and she was fit to be tied. If somebody in your space brings up something, do what Miss A did. She then, within 3 minutes of being all wound up, settled down and said, you know what, Kimber? I should never have even walked into your space carrying this product, this stuff. I should know better. And I know what it is. My response to her was, if you would have said, after I went off on you, because I go off on you, you would have said, I know all of the information about this said thing, but I really enjoy it, and I am willing to do it. I would immediately back off. And hence the end of the hex. Hence the end of a confrontation. Now you may be walking into family. Caitlin, do you have situations in, like, here we are in a holiday season? I said it, Caitlin. We're in a holiday season. And people are coming into spaces with family members. Nobody pushes buttons or hex buttons better than your family. I'm sorry to do air quotes. I hate air quotes. I'm hexed that I brought myself up on air quotes. But it's your response.
It's your response to the
Don't react.
Right. Well, and if you do react, just stop for a minute, because if you're reacting, when I'm reacting, I know that that means that I've got something inside of me that has already agreed with that person, and I'm mad at them for pointing it out.
We call it running charge.
Don't
If you have
point it
charge
out.
on it, hexed.
Yes.
So when you know it, you can be intelligent about your emotional position.
Exactly.
So we'd like all of us to be a little bit more conscientious about when we're being privately, intimately hexed, so that we might respond more graciously, maintaining a manner and nice posture of self-respect and having your boundaries and moving through a time when you're at work with a boss who may hurt your feelings and you just say, hey, Jack, back off. You hurt my feelings. Now let's rediscuss this again. Hex gone, restored peacefulness. That's what we're all about with Zephyr Graphics, which is the key note behind Think Fabulous and Eat Fabulous. We are the key to you having a great tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today.